What does Stoppardian mean?
um, it means witty. It means brilliant with words. It means fizzing with verbal energy. It means intellectually dazzling. The word dazzling is the one that tends to get used. My own version of Stoppardian's a little bit different from, as it were, those standard received and perfectly acceptable accounts of Stoppardian. My own sense of Stoppardian has more to do with grief and mortality and sense of not belonging and of puzzlement and bewilderment within all that I said before, within the dazzling, playful, astonishing brio, zest and brio of language and the precision about language.
Because it's a funny word. It's hard to include Leopoldstadt under the typical use of Stoppardian. But no one would say it's an untypical Stoppard, right?
Well, one of the things about Leopoldstadt that I think is, let's get rid of that trope about Stoppardian, but which I think is characteristic of him, is the remarkable way it deals with time. Here's a play like Arcadia, all set in the same place, all set in the same room, in the same house. And it goes from a big, bustling, Chekhovian late 19th century family play, just like the beginning of Coast of Utopia, where you begin with a big family in Russia. And then it moves through the 20s and then into the terrible, appalling period of the Anschluss and the Holocaust. And then it ends up, after the war, with an empty room. This room is like a different kind of theatre. An empty room, 3 characters, none of whom you know very well, speaking in 3 different kinds of English, reaching across vast spaces of incomprehension. And you've had these jumps through time. And then at the very end, the original family, all of whom have been destroyed, the original family reappears on the stage. I'm sorry to tell this for anyone who hasn't seen Leopold, because when it happens on the stage, it's an absolutely astonishing moment, as if the time has gone round and as if the play, which I think it was for him, was an act of restitution to all those people.